Thank you, Mr. Secretary. My question is, during this period of fiscal austerity, how do you convince the American people that the interests, or the correction, that the threats caused by foreign policy retrenchment are real and worth the current foreign policy investment to prevent these threats?
Well, I hope, Colonel, and you understand this as well as anybody, I hope that everybody in America will simply take notice of what happens when you don't pay attention to these challenges of terrorists growing and taking over countries and or ungoverned spaces. The reason Osama bin Laden was able to attack the United States is that he had free license that he bought in the country in which you went to fight and to represent America. He had the ability to work with impunity to plot against the United States of America. And that's the reason we went to Afghanistan. And as a result of that, not only did we get Osama bin Laden eventually in his hiding place in Pakistan, but we have really almost ended Al Qaeda in Pakistan as a threat to the United States. Now, there are Al Qaeda in other places, there are terrorists in other places. And every society that is a civil society that has institutions of law and opportunity for people has found itself threatened by these extremists who know no boundaries. We've seen sarin gas used in the subways of Tokyo. We've seen bombs go off in the trains in London, in the station, or in Madrid. We've seen people who were killed recently by Hezbollah in Bulgaria riding a tourist bus, trying to just travel, to enjoy. And most recently, we saw what happens through radicalization in Boston, where a young man chose to bomb people in the marathon, or two young men did, but one certainly there is evidence of some radicalization. So, if we simply ignore all of these signs of threat to the United States, we're actually endangering the people of our country. It's hard work, it's expensive work. I tip my hat to you and those in the armed forces, but also to a lot of hidden people, a lot of FBI agents, a lot of customs personnel, a lot of border personnel, a lot of airport, homeland security people. Every day they are standing watch to protect Americans. And I happen to believe very deeply, I think President Obama shares this thought, that our efforts to try to prevent this from happening overseas and to try to reach these plots before they reach the shores of America will actually protect more Americans than choosing to ignore it. And so that is what motivates us. And frankly, I think our law enforcement community, our Homeland Security people, all of our people on the front lines of American protection have done an extraordinary job of allowing life to go on in America as unaltered as possible. Obviously altered, but as minimally invasive on our rights and privileges as Americans as is humanly possible.